Welcome to my channel. Value quarter dollar. The 20 cent coin from 1999, Spain, mint mark, featuring Cervantes, is part of the very first series of euro coins issued when the euro currency system was introduced across the European Union. Spain adopted the euro in non-cash form in 1999, although physical coins like this one only entered circulation in 2002, making 1999 dated coins especially interesting because they were minted ahead of widespread public use. The Spanish 20-cent coin belongs to the Spanish National Side series, which prominently features the portrait of Miguel de Cervantes, one of the most important literary figures in history and the author of Don Quixote. Cervantes symbolizes the cultural and intellectual heritage of Spain, and his presence on the coin was chosen to reflect Spain's contribution to European civilization and literature. The design shows a finely detailed portrait of Cervantes facing slightly to the left, with his name, Cervantes, inscribed vertically along the left side, while the year 1999 appears on the right. Around the outer edge of the coin are the 12 stars of the European Union, representing unity and harmony among member states. The mint mark indicates that the coin was produced at the Royal Mint of Madrid, Real Casa de la Moneda, Spain's official minting authority, which has a long history dating back to the 16th century. From a technical perspective, the 20 cent coin is made of Nordic gold, an alloy consisting primarily of copper, about 89%, with aluminum, zinc, and tin. Despite its name, Nordic gold contains no actual gold, but has a distinctive golden color and excellent resistance to tarnish, making it ideal for circulating coinage. The coin has a diameter of 22.25 millimeters, a thickness of 2.14 millimeters, and weighs 5.74 grams. Its edge is smooth with 7 indents, often called Spanish flower edge, which helps visually impaired users distinguish it from other denominations. The common European side of the coin, designed by Belgian artist Luc Luyx, depicts a map of Europe in its pre-2004 enlargement form, along with the denomination 20 cent, symbolizing economic unity across the Eurozone. Historically, coins like the 1999 Spanish 20 cent represent a major turning point in European economic history, marking the transition from national currencies like the Spanish peseta to a unified monetary system. This transition was part of a broader effort to integrate European economies, facilitate trade, and strengthen political cooperation. Although millions of these coins were minted for circulation, early-date euro coins, such as 1999 issues, often attract attention from collectors because they belong to the inaugural production years. However, in terms of rarity, the Spanish 1999 20-cent coin is generally not considered rare, as it was minted in large quantities. Its value in circulated condition is typically close to its face value, though uncirculated or mint condition examples may carry a small premium, especially if they are well preserved with sharp details and original luster. Numismatically, collectors evaluate such coins based on several factors including condition, graded from poor to mint state, mint mark clarity, strike quality, and any potential errors or varieties. Error coins, such as those with misstrikes, off-center designs, or unusual die flaws, can be significantly more valuable, though such errors are uncommon. The presence of the mint mark confirms authenticity and origin, and coins from the Madrid Mint are known for consistent quality. Over time, as euro coin collecting grows in popularity, early issues like the 1999 series may gain more historical significance, even if their monetary value remains modest. Culturally, the choice of Cervantes is deeply meaningful. As the author of Don Quixote, often regarded as one of the first modern novels, Cervantes represents imagination, critique of society, and the enduring power of storytelling. His image on everyday currency connects millions of people to Spain's literary legacy, making the coin not just a medium of exchange, but also a small piece of art and history. For collectors and enthusiasts, holding a 1999 Spanish 20 cent coin is like holding a tangible symbol of Europe's transition into a new economic era, combined with a tribute to one of humanity's greatest writers. The next top. The 20 cent coin from Spain dated 2001 with the mint mark is part of the first generation of euro coinage introduced when Spain adopted the euro. This coin belongs to the common Eurocent series used across the Eurozone, but each country issues its own national design on one side. In Spain's case, The 20-cent coin from 2001 features a portrait of Miguel de Cervantes, one of the most important figures in Spanish literature and the author of Don Quixote, widely considered one of the greatest works of fiction ever written. His presence on the coin symbolizes Spain's cultural heritage and literary influence. The design shows Cervantes facing slightly to the left, with a detailed engraving capturing his facial features, ruffled collar, and period attire. Surrounding the portrait are the 12 stars of the European Union, representing unity and cooperation among member states, and the word ESPA, inscribed to indicate the issuing country. The year 2001 appears on the coin, marking it as part of the early Euro circulation series, just before Euro coins and notes were fully introduced into everyday use in 2002. The small letter M on the coin refers to the mint mark of Madrid, indicating that it was produced at the Real Casa de la Moneda, Royal Mint of Spain, which is responsible for minting Spanish currency. The coin itself is made from a material known as Nordic gold, which is not actual gold but a special alloy composed mainly of copper, around 89%, along with aluminum, zinc, and tin, giving it a distinctive golden color and durability against wear and corrosion. The 20-euro-cent coin has a diameter of approximately 22.25 millimeters, a thickness of about 2.14 millimeters, and a weight of 5.74 grams. Its edge is unique, featuring 7 indentations, often described as Spanish flower edging, which helps visually impaired users distinguish it from other coins. The reverse side of the coin, common to all Eurozone countries, displays a map of Europe designed by WooWho, showing the EU member states, as they were at the time, along with the denomination 20 euro cent. The map design used in 2001 coins reflects the pre-2004 EU enlargement, meaning it differs slightly from later versions that show a more unified European map without internal borders. As a collectible item, the 2001 Spanish 20-cent coin is generally not considered rare because millions were minted for circulation, but its value can vary depending on condition, with uncirculated or mint-state coins being more desirable to collectors. Some collectors also look for slight variations or errors, though standard versions remain common. The coin is part of a broader series of Spanish euro coins that initially featured 3 different designs. King Juan Carlos I on the higher denominations, 1 and 2 euro, Cervantes on the mid-range coins, 10, 20, and 50 cents, and the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela on the smallest denominations, 1, 2, and 5 cents. Over time, Spain updated some of its coin designs, particularly after the accession of King Felipe VI, but the Cervantes design has remained consistent for the mid-value coins, making the 2001 issue part of a continuing visual identity. Historically, these early euro coins mark a significant moment in European integration, as countries like Spain transitioned from their former national currencies, such as the peseta, to a shared monetary system. For collectors, the 2001 issue is especially meaningful because it represents the first wave of euro coin production, often referred to as pre-euro introduction coins, minted in preparation for the official launch. While the monetary value of a 20-cent coin is modest, its historical, cultural, and numismatic significance makes it an interesting piece, particularly for those interested in European history, Spanish culture, or coin collecting. In summary, the 20-euro-cent 2001 M. España Cervantes coin is a well-crafted piece of currency that combines practical use with symbolic representation, highlighting Spain's literary heritage through Cervantes while also embodying the broader ideals of the European Union, the next top. The 20-euro-cent coin from Spain, minted in 2002, is part of the first generation of euro coinage released when the euro became physical currency across many European countries, including Spain. This particular coin is especially notable because it features the famous Spanish literary figure Miguel de Cervantes, whose portrait appears on the national side of the coin. Cervantes, best known for writing Don Quixote, is widely regarded as one of the greatest writers in the Spanish language and a central figure in world literature, making his presence on the coin a symbol of Spain's cultural heritage and intellectual history. The M mint mark seen on the coin indicates that it was produced at the Royal Mint of Spain, located in Madrid, which is responsible for minting Spain's official coinage. The obverse common side of the 20-euro-cent coin, designed by Belgian designer WooWho, shows a map of Europe with the denomination 20 euro cent, representing unity among European nations using the euro. The reverse national side includes Cervantes' portrait, his name, and the year 2002, marking the coin as part of the inaugural euro circulation year, even though many coins dated 2002 were minted slightly earlier in preparation for the currency launch on January 1, 2002. The coin itself is made of Nordic gold, an alloy consisting primarily of copper, along with aluminum, zinc, and tin, giving it a distinctive golden color while containing no actual gold. It weighs approximately 5.74 grams, has a diameter of 22.25 millimeters, and features a unique Spanish flower, edge design, 7 indentations that make it easily distinguishable by touch, which is particularly helpful for visually impaired users. In terms of circulation, millions of these coins were minted, making them quite common rather than rare, though collectors may still value well-preserved or uncirculated specimens, especially from the early years like 2002. The design of Cervantes on Spanish euro coins has remained consistent for many years, though slight modifications were made in later issues to comply with updated European Union guidelines, such as the addition of the country name Espa and adjustments to the arrangement of stars. The presence of Cervantes ties Spain's modern monetary system to its golden age of literature, reinforcing national identity within a shared European currency framework. From a numismatic perspective, the 2002 Spanish 20 euro cent coin is often appreciated as a historical artifact marking the transition from the Spanish peseta to the euro, a major economic and political shift within Europe. While its face value remains 20 cents, collectible value can vary slightly depending on condition, minting errors, or inclusion in special sets, but generally it is considered a standard circulation coin rather than a high-value rarity. Overall, this coin represents not only a unit of currency, but also a blend of art, history, economics, and European integration, encapsulating Spain's contribution to the euro system through the enduring legacy of Miguel de Cervantes and the broader cultural narrative he symbolizes the next top. The 20 euro cent coin from Spain, 2006, featuring Miguel de Cervantes, is part of the standard Spanish euro coin series introduced when Spain adopted the euro in 2002, and it represents a deeply symbolic connection between Spanish national identity, literature, and European unity. The coin is composed of an alloy known as Nordic gold, which actually contains no gold, but is a mix of copper, aluminum, zinc, and tin, giving it its distinctive golden color, durability, and resistance to corrosion, making it suitable for widespread circulation across the Eurozone. The diameter of the coin is 22.25 millimeters, with a thickness of 2.14 millimeters, and it weighs exactly 5.74 grams, while its edge is smooth with 7 indentations, Spanish flower design, a feature common to 20 euro cent coins to aid identification by touch, particularly for the visually impaired. On the obverse, national side, the coin prominently displays a finely detailed portrait of Miguel de Cervantes, one of the most important figures in Spanish and world literature, best known for his monumental novel Don Quixote, which is often regarded as one of the first modern novels and a cornerstone of Western literary tradition. Cervantes' image on the coin is adapted from classical portraiture and shows him in period attire with a ruffled collar, evoking Spain's golden age of literature, while around his portrait are 12 stars representing the European Union, symbolizing Spain's integration into the broader European project. The inscription Espa appears clearly, along with the mint year, 2006, indicating the year of issue, and a small mint mark M, which refers to the Real Casa de la Moneda, located in Madrid, the official institution responsible for producing Spain's coinage. This particular design was part of the first series of Spanish euro coins that remained largely unchanged until a minor redesign in 2010 to 2012, when EU rules standardized the layout of the stars, but the Cervantes portrait itself remained intact due to its cultural importance. From a historical and cultural perspective, choosing Cervantes reflects Spain's desire to present itself through its intellectual and artistic heritage rather than political or royal imagery, contrasting with some other European countries that feature monarchs or national emblems. The reverse, common European side of the coin, designed by Belgian artist Luc Luyx, shows a map of Europe with the denomination 20 euro cent, symbolizing economic unity across member states. However, coins minted in 2006 still feature the older map design that does not include all newer EU member states. making it slightly different from later issues after the map was updated in 2007. In terms of mintage, Spain produced tens of millions of 20-euro-cent coins in 2006, making them very common in circulation, and therefore they typically do not carry high monetary value for collectors unless found in exceptional uncirculated condition, mint sets, or with rare minting errors such as misstrikes, off-center designs, or die variations. Nevertheless, collectors often value the coin for its aesthetic and cultural significance rather than rarity, especially those interested in European coins, Spanish history, or literary-themed numismatics. The coin is also an example of how the euro system allows each member country to display its national identity on one side while maintaining a standardized reverse, reinforcing both unity and diversity within the eurozone. Over time, coins like this have become small ambassadors of culture, circulating not only within Spain but across many European countries, meaning that Cervantes' likeness travels widely as part of everyday economic exchange. Additionally, the use of Nordic gold ensures the coin retains its appearance over years of handling, unlike some other coin metals that tarnish more quickly, which contributes to its longevity in circulation. For numismatists, examining details such as die quality, luster, strike sharpness, and where can help determine the coin's grade, ranging from heavily circulated, where Cervantes' facial features may be worn smooth, to brilliant uncirculated, where fine details like hair strands and collar folds remain crisp. Some collectors also pay attention to the exact placement and style of the mint mark M, as well as subtle differences in star alignment or lettering that might indicate minor variations between production batches. In the broader context of euro coinage, Spain's decision to maintain a consistent design across denominations featuring Cervantes on 10, 20, and 50-cent coins creates a cohesive visual identity, reinforcing his status as a national cultural icon. Beyond its physical and collectible aspects, the coin also invites reflection on Cervantes' legacy, particularly how Don Quixote explores themes of idealism, reality, and human nature, which continue to resonate across cultures and centuries. Thus, while the 2006 Spanish 20-euro-cent coin may appear to be an ordinary piece of currency, it carries layers of meaning, linking modern European economic integration with centuries-old literary achievement, national pride, and artistic representation, making it a small yet meaningful artifact of both everyday life and cultural history. The next top. The 20-euro-cent coin from Spain dated 2007 with the M mint mark is part of the standard euro coinage issued by Spain, and it belongs to the series of Spanish euro coins that feature a portrait of the famous writer Miguel de Cervantes. This coin was struck at the Royal Mint of Spain, officially known as Real Casa de la Moneda, located in Madrid, which is why the small M mint mark appears on the coin. The 20-euro-cent denomination is part of the euro currency system introduced in 2002 across many European countries under the European Union monetary framework. The coin itself is made from Nordic gold, an alloy consisting mainly of copper, about 89%, along with aluminum, zinc, and tin, giving it a distinctive golden color while containing no actual gold. It has a diameter of approximately 22.25 millimeters, a weight of 5.74 grams, and features a unique Spanish flower shape, technically a 7-indent edge, making it easily distinguishable by touch, which was an intentional design choice for accessibility. On the obverse, national side, of the Spanish 20-cent coin issued in 2007, the central image is the finely engraved portrait of Miguel de Cervantes, who is best known for writing Don Quixote, widely regarded as one of the greatest works of world literature and often considered the first modern novel. His presence on the coin symbolizes Spain's cultural heritage and literary contributions to global civilization. Around the portrait, the word Espa, Spain, is inscribed, along with the year 2007, indicating the year of minting. Surrounding the design are the 12 stars of the European Union, representing unity among member states. The reverse, common European side, designed by Luc Louix, depicts a stylized map of Europe along with the denomination 20-euro-cent, emphasizing the shared currency identity across Eurozone nations. The year 2007 is not particularly rare for this coin, as Spain produced millions of 20-cent coins for circulation during that period. These coins were widely used in everyday transactions, so most surviving examples are in circulated condition, often showing where such as scratches, dulling of the surface, or softened details in Cervantes' portrait. However, uncirculated or mint-condition coins, especially those preserved in coin sets or directly from the mint, can be more desirable among collectors. While the 2007 Spanish 20-cent coin is generally not considered rare or highly valuable, its worth can vary slightly depending on condition, with circulated coins typically valued at or slightly above face value, 0.20 euros, while pristine uncirculated versions, or those in official mint packaging, may fetch a modest premium in the numismatic market. From a historical and cultural perspective, the choice of Cervantes reflects Spain's pride in its golden age of literature, a period during which Spanish arts and letters flourished. Miguel de Cervantes lived during the late 16th and early 17th centuries and had a fascinating life that included military service, captivity, and eventual literary success. His depiction on the coin serves not only as a tribute, but also as a reminder of the enduring influence of Spanish literature worldwide. The consistent use of his portrait on Spanish euro coins of this denomination since the euro's introduction has made it one of the most recognizable designs among euro coin collectors. In terms of collecting, euro coins like the 2007 Spanish 20-cent are often collected either by country, by year, or as part of a complete euro-type set. Some collectors focus specifically on mint marks, such as the M for Madrid, although nearly all Spanish euro coins bear this mark because they are produced at the same mint. Others may look for errors, such as misstrikes, off-center designs, or unusual metal compositions, which can significantly increase a coin's rarity and value, though such errors are uncommon. Additionally, coins from special sets, such as proof sets issued by the Real Casa de la Moneda, are struck with higher precision and polished dies, resulting in a mirror-like finish that is particularly attractive to collectors. Overall, the 20-euro-cent 2007 M. España Cervantes coin is a standard circulation piece that combines practical monetary use with artistic and cultural representation. While it may not be rare or highly valuable in monetary terms, it carries historical significance through its depiction of one of Spain's greatest literary figures and its role within the broader European monetary system. For collectors, it serves as an accessible entry point into euro coin collecting and as a tangible connection to both Spanish heritage and the shared identity of the Eurozone.